Let's do this. Hello, YouTube. It's me, John Avenger, once again, and welcome to another East Meets West month. And this is another bad kaiju movie that I had to sit through. The Japanese version of the fourth in the Gamera series from 1968, directed by Noriaki Yuasa, with special effects by Yuasa, produced by Daisu Films, and it stars Kojiro Hongo, Toru Takasuka, Carl Craig, and Machiko Yagaku, with Taru Aragaki as Gamera. In the film, aliens abduct two Boy Scouts to coerce Gamera to attack Japan. In one of the most boring films in the franchise, Gamera vs. Viras. Or Viras, I don't know. This movie freaking sucks, guys. It's worse than Barugan. You know why? While Gamera's in this movie, he doesn't do much in the movie. And Viras, I'm not kidding, he doesn't show up until 47 minutes into the film. 47 minutes. And the fight is at the very end, in the last 5 or 10 minutes. Wow, what a false advertisement right there. Half of this movie is stock footage from the first three movies, which wouldn't be a problem if they were short. But they take whole scenes out of the first three movies and insert them into this movie, and it just looks like shit. I'm like, why would you do this? Why would you make this Gamera movie completely freaking pointless? You made it a highlight reel. And it's so uneventful. The film was never released theatrically. I could see why. Because all the stock footage is like, I've seen these movies already. The first one, the black and white movie, Barugan, and Gamera vs. Gaios, yeah. They used stock footage from all the films. It was released directly to TV in American International Television in 1969 as Destroy All Planets. So, Destroy All Monsters is way better than this. At least the fight at the end is worth the price of admission. This is not. Viras is a freaking giant squid thing that doesn't do anything. It decapitates a couple of guys at the end, but that doesn't amount to nothing. It says here, in a retrospective review, all movies stated that the film offers everything what one expects from a massive zero-budget monster movie. Yeah, zero budget, because they had to use stock footage for half of the movie's, running time. Also having unintentionally brilliant, quirky moments. Yeah, I like the watch that the kids use. It's like an Apple Watch. And also the girls are cute, but they don't do anything. There's some good ideas here. The Japanese men with the glowing eyeballs, that's alright. A fiendish, fake-looking squid alien who wishes to attack Earth for its supply of nitrogen. But it's boring, guys. The opening song with Gamera's cute, just like in the last movie, but that's it. The rest of the movie is boring. The fight at the end is boring. The two Boy Scouts are not interesting. There's no female characters that are strong here. The direction is off. The editing is very choppy. The film this movie was done better when it was called Destroy All Monsters or Godzilla vs. Monster Zero. Those are way more interesting and have a way better looking chicks in this movie. This movie, the female leads are in the background, and the Girl Scouts don't do anything either. And it's awful. 72 minutes long, and again, a third of the running time is stock footage you've already seen, so you don't even need to see the first three movies. If you've seen this movie, you're gonna get all of that. You're gonna get the fight with Barugan, Gamera destroying some of the city, and a fight with Gaios. That's all in this movie. Why? Because it's a highlight reel. The other 60% of the movie is some new footage, but it's not interesting footage. It's just the kids being stupid, eating and screwing things up, and they're not even likable characters. They're kind of dicks. And Gamera has to protect them because he's the friend of all children. Yeah, you movie. I didn't want that in this movie. Kids made these movies worse. You know why the Godzilla movies are better than this? Because they don't waste the time with a sequel, with a kid character that makes the movie worse. The only one is Godzilla's Revenge, where the kid is the worst part of the movie. He's the main character. At least in Godzilla vs. Megalon, the kid is a side character. He's not the main character. Just saying, there's two guys, and then you have Jet Jaguar, Godzilla, and the fight with Megalon and Gigan has way less stock footage than this freaking movie. Way less. It has some to fill in the gaps, but this has way more stock footage. It's more than 5 minutes of it, which is a waste of space, and I had to skip some of it just to get through it faster. If you've seen the dub or the Japanese version, I think you can skip this one. If you've seen the first three movies, this has nothing. The end fight is the only highlight you're going to get. With a giant squid that's really freaking boring and talks and You know, he's not even interesting. He's a dull, boring villain. Gaios is the best villain in this franchise, without a shadow of a doubt. At least he was threatening and looked cool. This villain sucks. Ass. So don't see Gamera versus Viras. It's shitty. And it's just, it's really boring. Like, I was just bored. I couldn't wait for it to end. But anyway, that's my rant on Gamera versus Viras. This is one you can skip. See Barugon. At least that monster was competent. It has a lot of flaws, but it's competent. And Gaios is a cool villain, so I will defend that. This one I cannot defend. Thanks for watching. Acknowledge me, and I'll see you guys in the next review. Hopefully another stream by June. Later.